All right, coming on Facebook Live here. It's about 7:05 p.m. Tracking some severe storms here in West Texas. One severe thunderstorm warning here in our local area. There's one down towards Pecos County, but Coke and Sterling County here in our local area until 7:45 p.m. Wanted to hop on Facebook Live here because quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds is the main threat, but we do have a report of a funnel cloud just off to the northeast of Sterling City. So the National Weather Service went on, put a tornado is possible tag on this particular cell. And we have to let you know about this one for sure because we're tracking a little bit of rotation northeast of Sterling City. So once again, Coke and Sterling counties, quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds is the main concern. You see that strong storm here just on the north side of Sterling City, out towards the Robert Lee area here, an east-west kind of storm here with some of that hail as well. We'll get to the hail in just a second, but looking for some rotation. We go over to the velocity signature here. We're looking right in this little area here for some rotation. Not really seeing the tightest rotation, which is some good news, but enough rotation to see a funnel cloud northeast of Sterling City. So we do have a low-end tornado threat this evening. Tornado threat not high. We have that severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 11 p.m. for both the Abilene area and the San Angelo area, much of the big country, especially that what we're watching this evening. But tornado threat is still there. It's very low, but it is there, and that's why we saw that funnel cloud. So we're watching for some tightening rotation here, not really seeing it. That's some good news. Tornado possible, or probably not likely with this storm, but it is possible. So we have to bring your attention to it here. This is northeast of Route 87 here and mainly to the east side of Sterling City. And hail is also a threat with this cell. Let's take you over to the hail core with this particular storm. You see it's northeast once again of Sterling City. It looks like it came down a little bit. You saw some of that brief area here where you saw some of that pink and purple. That is about 2 to 3 inch size hail. So this in the blue here is about golf ball size hail. So northeast of Sterling City, not really seeing any hail. You may have saw some pea-size hail, maybe some quarter-size hail on the north side of town about 10 minutes ago. Right now, some golf ball size hail, relatively rural part of Sterling County here, and then far western Coke County, just off to the west of Edith, seeing that hail as well. Not really moving much, and these cells aren't really moving very much off to the east, but you see some of that hail core right here. Let me read you the actual warning from the National Weather Service. So once again, until 7:45 p.m., they went on and added a tornado as possible tag to this particular storm. So let me read you the actual warning. At 6:59 p.m., so about 10 minutes ago, severe thunderstorm located near Sterling City, moving eastward at about 20 miles an hour, so it's moving very slowly, dropping a lot of rain, frequent lightning with it as well. Hazard here, golf ball size hail. So they upped that. It was initially quarter-size hail, upwards of golf ball, like we just mentioned, with the hail core there, and a 60-mile-an-hour wind. So impact, people, animals will be injured if they're outside. Severe storm near the E.V. Spence Reservoir near Paint Creek Recreation Area in Sanko around 8 p.m. So this is in effect till 7:45, but they already put out where to look at this when it approaches 8 p.m. Other impacts areas include Oak Creek Reservoir, the intersection of Highway 158 and Ranch Road 2059, and then they ended it with a tornado is possible tag because once again we saw a funnel cloud reported northeast of Sterling City at about 6:54 p.m., so about 15 minutes ago. And this is not tornado warned, not enough rotation. We'll go back to the velocity. Not enough rotation here to warrant a tornado warning, but there was just enough to see that funnel cloud here. Not expecting a tornado, but it is possible, so we have to keep an eye on it, and that's what we're doing here. But if there was any rotation with this, it would be northeast of Route 87, be right here east of Sterling City in far eastern Sterling County. We'll have to watch that. We'll also have to watch this area as well for some little bit of rotation here in Coke County. Good news, relatively rural area. And then the hail core, they upped it from quarters to golf balls, and that's what we see here in the blue. Golf ball size hail is with the blue here. So between Sterling City and Edith, we're seeing that hail core right on the Coke and Sterling County lines. Let's back up a little bit on Facebook Live here. A lot of you always ask about what about San Angelo, Brady Junction, Ballinger, places like that, Abilene. We're not seeing anything right now in any of those areas that I just mentioned. So right now, the only threat is up in the Coke and Sterling counties with that severe thunderstorm warning until 7:45 p.m. We're tracking some shower activity here right now, just some showers south of Big Lake, between Big Lake and Ozona. We're watching to see if that's strengthens a little bit, and then that will try to make its way up towards the San Angelo area. But San Angelo, we are dry as can be right now. It's just cloudy thanks to all those clouds pushing on in from those storms. We're not seeing anything right now, and nothing is threatening San Angelo within the next 1 to 2 hours. We'll have to watch this area right here to see if it could develop a little bit, but right now not seeing it. Abilene, we're dry as well. Your storms, once again, the main area of concern here is in Coke and Sterling County. That is the only severe thunderstorm warning at the current moment. Brady Junction, everybody here off to the east, we are quiet as well. So we're quiet area wide except Coke and Sterling County. If you're up towards Interstate 20, Colorado City, Sweetwater, some light rain. We'll watch to see if that can develop, but right now not severe warned. The only real strong storm that we're concerned about right now is Coke and Sterling County. So that includes Sterling City, just on the edge there of Broome, Robert Lee, Bronze, Edith. That is all included in the severe thunderstorm warning till 7:45 p.m. Once again, looking for a little bit of rotation. We're seeing that here. Okay, so the latest velocity signature did give a little bit more rotation right on the border of Sterling County and Coke County. There's no confirmed tornado, but once again at 6:54 p.m., a trained weather spotter, Joe Ponce, he sent us a photo of that funnel cloud. It's on our Facebook page if you want to take a look at it, and that's where it was. It was just off to the northeast of Sterling City at 6:54 p.m., and it's been going back and forth with some of this rotation, and it's right here, right on the Coke and Sterling County line. So no confirmed tornado. We're obviously keeping an eye on it, but tornado possible tag with this particular cell, and then that hail core upwards of golf ball size on the Sterling Coke County lines as well. So keep going back and forth here. No tornado warning. We will obviously let you know if it does become tornado warned. But right now it is just a severe thunderstorm warning, but still tornado is possible with this, with that slight rotation that we're watching. Otherwise, golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds is the main concern here. Once again, Coke and Sterling County in effect until 7:45 p.m. This does not include San Angelo. This does not include Abilene. And really, it's moving eastward at about 20 miles an hour. It's pretty much just sitting over the same area. So we'll also have to watch out for some flash flooding in the Sterling City area up towards Edith, because it's putting down a lot of rain in a very short amount of time, and it is not moving very much as well. So we have to watch this area for possible flash flood warning within the next 30 minutes or so, because heavy rain's not really moving very much. And the rest of the area, once again, San Angelo quiet right now. We're tracking some of these cells off towards Big Lake and Ozona here right now. Not severe warning. These are relatively weak showers. That's the best chance of it coming into San Angelo, and those are relatively weak right now. So right now, nothing threatening the city of San Angelo or the city of Abilene. We are quiet. It's just right here in Coke and Sterling County. And this will eventually push eastward. So Novus, if you're up towards Winters, that area, Coleman County, Brown County, this is trying to slowly push eastward. So we'll watch that over the next few hours. But the main concern here is right in this general area. San Angelo, Abilene, not included in that. There is a threat, though. Let me walk you through the future radar here. I forgot I put that right at the end. Let me jump ahead. There we go. So this is what it's going to look like at about 8 p.m., which is pretty consistent in what we're seeing now. Most of the activity up here in Coke and Sterling counties, trying to initiate some development by Colorado City. Watch that carefully. Some light rain off to the east. Move through the next few hours. This is 10 p.m. The heaviest activity up here in the big country. We'll watch Abilene at around 9 to 10 p.m. as well. We'll be on Fox West Texas Live at 9 watching those storms. Further off to the south, San Angelo, everything just seems to go around us, and like it always does, but we're watching it carefully. Slight threat to see some of that activity here as we get towards this evening, but giving some showers. Very low-end severe weather threat, I think, for San Angelo, but obviously we'll watch it. Anything could develop and could develop rapidly, so we'll watch that. The main threat time is going to be, we'll say now. San Angelo, we're not expecting anything right now, but now till about midnight is when we're going to see some of those stronger storms try to push their way through West Texas. So we're tracking them. We're under the gun right now for the severe weather threat tonight. And once again, right now is just Coke and Sterling County, 7:45 p.m. Sterling City, watching some of that rotation, and it's weakened. So it keeps going back and forth. That's good. We want to see it weakening. We're watching some of that rotation. Once again, 6:54 p.m. from a storm spotter, Joe Ponce, to the northeast of Sterling City, reported that funnel cloud. No tornado on the ground, but obviously we're watching it, and the National Weather Service put a tornado as possible tag. And once again, there's that hail core, golf ball size hail northeast of Sterling City. Sterling City, we may see some pea-sized hail trying to mix in with some of that rain right now, but the heaviest hail core is off to your northeast, and that's trying to push its way towards Edith. So golf ball size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Main threat with the storm. We'll continue to watch that rotation. If it does become strong enough to issue a tornado warning, we'll obviously hop back on Facebook Live, keep you updated. But right now, it's mainly a wind and a hail threat. And also watch out for that flash flooding, especially here in Sterling City and Edith, because of that heavy rain, not really moving very much and putting it down in a very quick amount of time. So we'll keep you updated throughout the evening. We're watching all these storms across West Texas. Stay with us, and we'll be back on TV at Fox West Texas Live at 9. Anything else develops between then, we'll obviously hop back on Facebook Live and keep you updated.